Well, we were at Walker was out. We were asked if one of us would do it. Well, I have so many favourite songs and things, I couldn't choose one. But when I spoke to Walker, I said to him, "What was your favourite song?" And I knew the answer right away. He said, "Oh, Boundless Salvation." And I said, "Well, why have you decided to choose that?" He said, "Because it's my testimony," which is perfectly true. Because Walker does have an amazing testimony to give. He is a real work of grace, but you will have to ask him on a one-to-one basis regarding that, because unfortunately Walker doesn't feel confident enough these days to speak in public. Something that he has done over many years seems to have just gone from him, but he knows that the Lord is still with him. This song, "O boundless salvation, deep ocean of love," O fullness of mercy Christ brought from above, the whole world redeeming, so rich and so free, now flowing for all men, now flowing for... So that's how he chose it, first of all, because he loves the Lord and he knows the Lord is with him. If you go through the verses, if on verse 4 it says, "Now tossed with temptation and haunted by fears, my life has been joyless and fruitless for years. I feel something better must surely but be, if once thy pure waters would roll over me." And that's exactly what happened to him one day here, not in this hall, but the hall that stands in this place, is when he found the Lord. I prayed 18 years for him to do that, but he came to the Lord on a message brought that morning by Major Ina Parkhouse, and her message had been prepared weeks before, but it was just for me. So he came to the Lord that morning and really hasn't looked back. He has been involved, as he was the Corps Secretary here for many, many years. He was the Corps Colour Sergeant, who was here for 48 years. And this song, when we came to the end of it, now, hallelujah, the rest of my days shall gladly be spent in promoting his praise, who opened his bosom to pour out the sea, to pour out salvation for you and for me. And when that last verse was always being sung, there he would stand on the platform here with the flag, and that flag flied for the whole of the last verse of that song. And occasionally he would get up beforehand and he would walk round the hall with it in the early days. But this is his real testimony. So as we sing through this song, if you think of the different times of life that people go through, this is Walker's testimony, and the last verse he most definitely did want to serve the Lord for the rest of his days. Let's rise together and give our praises to the Lord.